Hello there. Happy Monday. It's Dr. Shiroko Sokitch, owner of Heart to Heart Medical Center and the author of the book, Healing When It Seems Impossible, 7 Keys to Defy the Odds. And today I want to talk to you about what to do when you feel stuck. I don't know, have you ever experienced feeling stuck, or when like whatever you do, it doesn't seem to move you forward and you really want to change something in your health, or you want to change something in your life and it doesn't seem to be changing? Well, springtime, I've mentioned this before, is the time of the liver. And the liver, one of the elements of the liver in Chinese medicine is the smooth flow of energy in your whole body. And so energy flowing in your body means that things feel like they're moving or changing, right? Or at least responding to what it is that you're trying to do. So if when you're having a health issue, you're not feeling like you're able to move forward, or you feel kind of stuck, there's several things that you can do. Well, first of all, you want to pay attention to what's happening. Like, are you experiencing a lot of emotional frustration, a lot of anger? Because the liver also regulates the emotion of anger and frustration. And in spring, because it is the time of the liver, it's more likely that that sort of thing will come up. And if you feel like you're stuck or you can't really move forward, you want to start looking at what you can do to balance things better and to help you see why you're stuck, or if there's a thing you can do to get unstuck. So first of all, you want to balance your liver. Now, you can do that with a seasonal reboot, a cleanse. If you're really feeling stuck, you can kind of reset your whole body by doing a cleanse, a seasonal reboot. I have one called the seasonal reboot because it's done in the season, or you can do a cleanse of some sort, and that will help your liver energy to start to clear, which will maybe help you get unstuck. This is in relation to a lot of different things. Like, you could feel stuck if you're trying to lose weight. You could feel stuck if you have a health issue that doesn't seem to be improving no matter what it is that you're doing. You can feel stuck if you're trying to change something in your life and it's not changing at the rate that you would hope it would change. So these are all the reasons that you might feel stuck. And the things that you could do are: one, to do a cleanse; two, you could change one thing. And it could be something really silly and simple. Like, let's say you drive to work the same direction every single day. You could change how you drive to work, go a different street, go a different direction, and see, because any kind of change is enough to create a shift inside of your energy. It might be something like that, where you just drive a different route to work, or you could drink your morning beverage just a little bit differently, like maybe not put milk in your coffee, or maybe add some collagen to your coffee. Do one little thing differently every day for a week and see if that creates a shift in that place where you feel stuck. If you're feeling really frustrated with being stuck, again, another thing that you can do, this is actually when you're feeling super frustrated, the thing to do is not to keep pushing forward, but to actually back off and to sit quietly and really listen. The frustration is this like rise of anger that's trying to break down that barrier, and it's not necessarily going to help. So what you want to do in that situation where that frustration is rising is stop and take a couple of deep breaths, maybe 10 deep breaths, or just sit in silence and focus on that thing that makes you feel like you're stuck, and that's creating the frustration. And then just kind of keep taking breaths, relaxing your body, and just listen. Now, you might find that your body tells you to do something different. You might find your body telling you to be more patient. Sometimes when we feel stuck, we're in the middle of something that maybe we don't understand. So especially when you're doing a health thing, I've had some patients, even myself, because I tend to be a little impatient. I am impatient with my patients sometimes, like when they're getting better, For example, I had this patient of mine who had her gallbladder out like a year or two before she came to see me, and she was having a lot of GERD or heartburn symptoms. And she came in for acupuncture to help so that I could help release the scar tissue from the gallbladder removal and help the energy flow better. And I expected it to be better in like 2 treatments. And it wasn't better in 2 treatments. It was better in 10 treatments. But it's like that's like I'm always pushing for things to go faster for people, just as much as you're pushing for things to go faster for you. But sometimes we require patience. So what I would say is, if when you start to feel that frustration rise, instead of fighting up against it, beating up against it, relax your body and sit back and take some deep breaths and listen and see if it's time to push in a different direction, or if it's time to just relax and let the healing that is already occurring occur. The other thing that you can do when you feel stuck is, again, I keep summarizing, so sorry about that, is to really change one other thing. So I said maybe drive a different direction to work, maybe change something that you're eating. So some of my patients find that even though they're not sensitive to gluten, they might be sensitive to some other food, and you could change how you're eating in order to change what is happening inside your body and see if that makes a difference as well. So there's a lot of ways to approach when you feel stuck. And one other idea is that you can assess everything that you're already doing and look at it and see, is this working? Is this working? Is this working? Is this working? And then when you ask yourself, assess everything that you're already doing and see, is it working? Is it working? Is it working? And if it's not working, or if you feel like it's not contributing to improving your health, then stop doing that thing. Now, there's that fine balance between how long it takes for something to work and whether that thing, has had a chance to work. But if it has had a chance to work and it isn't working, then stop doing it. And you want to say, let's say, give it a month or so. If it's not working within a month, or if there's no change within a month, then you want to start talking to your practitioner and say, okay, nothing is really changed with this. Or if you feel worse, of course, you want to say, I feel worse with this, but you want to kind of make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, you give it a good chance before you say it's not working. I hope you found that helpful. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm always here to answer questions or help you understand something that's going on with your body in a better fashion. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.